What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about overall stock market and see what the market is doing and where the market is heading going into next week on Monday. But before we start this video, please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you find these videos are helpful and you want to get more access with me throughout the day and also get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, and especially 3 days of live trading in my Discord, check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description and it's definitely worth every penny. And if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new videos I post. And now let's get right into it, guys. So Dow is down 0.33%. We got Nasdaq down only 0.24% and also S&P down only 0.14%. Absolute flat day today. A lot of chop, but we got basically nothing out of it, guys. And if you look at these groups, we got healthcare on top, energy, consumer defensive, basic materials. On bottom, consumer cyclical, communication services, financial, industrials, real estate, and technology. And look at this week to date performance, guys. On top, technology, communication services, financial, consumer cyclical. On bottom, we have utilities, real estate, consumer defensive, healthcare. So we saw a bit of a risk off move today in the market, but we will find out more going into next week on Monday. And if you look at the stock market map, we got Tesla up 1.84%, Amazon down 1.61%, Google absolutely flat day, Meta down 0.5%, Nvidia down 1.31%, and AMD also down close to 2%, Microsoft and Apple absolute flat day. And look at healthcare right here, guys, up on the day. So this is the expected move for Monday on SPY. Low we got 415.67 and the highest it can go 421.57. And if it's a 2 sigma move, then watch out for 420.55. And to the downside we got 412.72. So you can screenshot this if you want. Definitely it's going to come handy going into next week on Monday because these levels definitely work like a magnet. And now we're going to look at SPY. So let's talk about something, guys. A lot of people are still calling for a massive crash in the market, and market likes to do the opposite. It's not going to happen. It's not there. And now that, not only triple Q, we got a massive breakout on SPY, and this thing can easily run all the way up to 430. Now, a lot of people were saying that, it's going to get rejected. Crash in progress is going to happen at 26% crash is coming. Well, it's not happening. Yes, SPY can come down, possibly fill all these gaps down here, but that's not going to be a crash. That is going to be a decent pullback for you to buy the dip. It's not going to happen. And I said it before also that, when we came out of that bear market, broke the resistant trend line, that it's gone. I just need 2-3 weeks of confirmation here in the market that market does not fall back into that bear market. And if it's out, it's not falling back into that bear market, it's out. Now, it's out of the woods, it's gone. Diamond pattern, the wedge, whatever you want to call it, we got a massive breakout yesterday, and now this bull trend can continue even higher. And I said it before also, I make 6 to 9 stocks video every day, especially my 6 big tech stocks. Apple, that is going to hit a new 52-week high. We got one today. Microsoft, I called it out, new 52-week high. I think we got another one today or one yesterday. So all those mega caps are hitting new 52-week high, and not to mention Nvidia, AMD. So who's going to bring the market down? Moderna? What stock? Penny stock? I don't think so. It's not going to happen. Lots of buyers out there. Look at today, guys. Look at this 5-minute price action on SPY. So we opened up, and then what happened? Look at this. Every dip, high of the day was 420.72, and then what happened? Dip, bought up, dip, bought up, dip, bought up again, and then we kind of just went sideways and closed because it's Friday, and debt ceiling is not, you know, quite done yet. The deal is not done. Now, are we going to see a pullback? Yes, I'm all in for that. We need a pullback. It's getting way frothy, way overextended right now. So we could see a pullback on SPY. There is no doubt we need a pullback, but we don't need a crash. It's not going to happen. This is a bull trend. It's not going to just roll over and die easily. So imagine bears that are saying that market will crash and they just keep shorting. They got no money left, and now they gotta sell their house, cars, whatever, margin calls, and they're trying to cover. And that means what? It's going to fuel even more rally to the upside. Now, only thing can bring SPY down. We could see a significant, a pullback if that deal is not done. The debt ceiling is not resolved next week. Yes, we could see a sell-off, but they'll get something done. It's going to happen soon or later. So it could be sell the news also. Once they get it done, because it's up already 2-3%, it can come down. But there is a normal, healthy pullback that is I'm calling for. I'm not calling for a crash. It's not going to happen at this moment. SPY can fill all these gaps at some point, and there is going to be a dip buying opportunity in the market. Look at how many people were looking at those videos saying that, hey, I'm not buying Meta, it's going to $44. And I actually got people telling me on AMD that it was going to $30 when it was at 50. And guess what? It didn't happen. Some people told me Nvidia was going to what, $60. When people are telling you that, that's the time you got to buy it. You know that bottom is in. People are telling you in fear that, it's going even lower. That is the time you buy it. The bottom is in. When you hear, something about a big stock that, it's going down even more, Tesla going down to, what was it? 70 or $80. I heard that before. It didn't happen. 6 weeks rallied back up to the upside. So big companies, imagine Apple crashing, Tesla crashing, Google, all those companies crashing. That means what? We get nothing. Those companies, they're running this whole economy, everything. The big companies. And they're not going to just crash and die easily. Yes, we saw a big sell-off in that bear market, and now it's gone. The dip is gone. It's not going to come back if you cry and say, hey, crash is here, a massive recession. Where is recession, guys? Yes, I said it before in my videos that I don't see anybody losing their jobs. People are buying things, left and right. They have money. So, how we're going to see a massive recession? Even with the rate hike, imagine they start cutting. This economy is going to run even faster. So, everything is looking good until, something actually really breaks. Then we could see a sell-off. But still, like SPY going to 250? I don't know, guys. You tell me in the comment section when that is going to happen. And if that happens, you can actually keep this video. SPY gets to 250. If that happens, I'm going to give you 5 of my subscribers $10,000 each if that happens. SPY gets to 250. You can keep this video. If that happens, within next 2 years, I'm not even going to say next year, let's say from today, 2 years, if that happens, 5 people from this channel will get $50,000. So I'm betting on that. It's not going to happen. It's not gonna happen. It didn't happen. It's not going to happen. Not, that massive crash is coming. Small pullback possible. We could possibly even retest maybe 350, and that also lasted about 3 seconds on that dip. And I was actually getting lotos on SPY, and I think those went up for like 5,000% or something that day. Also got DIA calls for swings at 287. I think 300 went through the roof, guys. And now it's not gonna happen. You can extend your trend line, and say, hey, this is what happened. 2008 what was 2008. 2002, 2000 was back then. 1979 or whatever you want to call it. That was back then. This is 2023, and then we have 2024 election coming. So market is not going to crash and die. I don't think Biden wants that, or any president wants that market is going to crash. He's a sitting president. It's not going to happen. So crash theories are gone. Yes, we will get a decent pullback. That is possible. Now going into next week on Monday on SPY, watch out, guys. If there is a pullback, so far that breakout right here, right around 417, that is holding, and that is a bull breakout. So remember that. Going into Monday, SPY stays above 417, there is a dip buy. I don't care, this market holding right now. So that means what? There is a big volume gap here on SPY from 420 to 430. Nothing here, no, big resistance. So this thing can easily run all the way up to 430, just like Triple Q did in 2 days. Now to the downside, definitely 417 gives up, then watch out for right around 415, a line with this blue line 5 SMA, and then 412, white line 20 SMA, and then 410 to 408 down here possibly will fill this gap at some point. And that is going to get filled. If there is no deal on debt ceiling, we're going to see, at least SPY coming down to 407. That is possible. But like I said, they're going to get something done. It's going to happen soon or later. And that big move on SPY already was priced in. So I don't know how much further this thing can go, but 430 definitely possible above 417, that breakout. But if that gives up, it's not going to happen in quick time. We might be coming back down to 415, 412. That is possible. And possibly down to even 407 to close this gap all the way down here. And now we're going to look at Triple Q. So on Triple Q, if you look at my screen, this thing just blasted through that resistance right here, 333. And now look at this, guys. It's holding above 333 and looks like it's about to take out this resistance right here, which is around 343 to 345. And that could be the next move on Triple Q. Now this thing definitely getting overbought right here on the RSI. Look at this, guys. It's getting overbought, 71. So I would like to see a pullback on Triple Q, definitely down to the breakout, which is 333 down here. Also a line with this blue line 5 SMA. Now if this thing holding above 333, then watch out, guys. We're going to see 343 to even 345 on Triple Q. It's not gonna happen in one day, but few days we could see that on Triple Q. Below 333, then watch out. We could be coming down to 326. Orange line 13 SMA down to even 322. This massive breakout on Triple Q. And now we're going to look at IWM Russell 2000 ETF. So on IWM it's down 0.61%. What is happening here on IWM? We talked about it before that we're not seeing IWM and also massively DIA Dow Jones participating in that rally, and now that is happening. So this is a everything rally, and that is a bullish signal for the market heading higher with everything. Now IWM, if you look at my screen, it's not out of the woods yet. Definitely 178, big rejection today. Also this Bollinger Band acting as a resistance also. It needs to expand to the upside, and then we're going to see more upside on IWM. Now this could be a dead cat bounce. If this thing cannot break 178, definitely it's coming right back down all the way down to even 171.56 to close this gap down here, and then possibly will retest 170 and then go lower. Now if this thing breaks 178, then watch out. IWM could be filling this gap at 180.61 and then heading even higher to retest that big resistance at 183 to even 188. And now we're going to look at DIA. On DIA, same thing, just getting a small pullback, nothing big. And if you look at my screen, it's holding right here, guys, 334 as a support, into closing. I mean, it's holding 334 and also holding blue line 5 SMA right here. So all these moving averages right here are stacked up. 334 to 333 will be a big support on DIA going into Monday. Below that, watch out for 331.13 and then 329.27, possibly down to close this gap at 328.06. To the upside, DIA can break 335 right here, white line 20 SMA to be exact, 334.74. If that happens, we took a shot today all the way up to 336.45, and this thing breaks 334.74. We're going to see DIA heading higher all the way up to 340 to close that gap on top and also retest that big resistance on top at 340. And now we're going to look at VIX. So on VIX it's up 4.74%, and that is nothing on VIX. Just a dead cat bounce. This thing possibly will retest the lows down here 1553 early as Monday, unless we get that breakout. And I said it before, it needs to break 18, needs to hold 18 as a support, and then possibly get over 20. And if that happens, we're going to see a significant pullback in the market, a correction, and this thing can move even higher all the way up to 23 to even $26. Until then, guys, market will rally. Nobody can do anything about that. So watch out here on VIX to break 18 and then 20. And as a support, I don't see anything, until $15 on VIX all the way down here. And that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and have a great weekend, everyone.